Judging by the title, it's going to be a good one because most financial mistakes feel like confidence until the first payment arrives. My name is MJ. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get straight in. But before that, please do me a favor, hit the bell notification because YouTube sometimes does not notify you of my videos. Hype the video, watch the full video. Let's dive right in.
A Navigator for 1 month, she's got a 3-year lease. Switching out would be burning a lot of your money. I'd say let's look for some midsize. And you talked highly of Benz. Mercedes makes that GLE. They're expensive. The last time I saw one was like $1,200, $1,300 a month. They're not cheap, but it's definitely in the size of Range Rover that she had.
All right, you got it, buddy. I'll keep in touch with you to see where it goes. Thank you.
No worries. Take care. His wife wanted a Navigator, 1 month a Navigator, and they want out of it. And $1,800 a month. That's it. You can't.
Even if it was 10 months out, it's 18 grand.
He's like, what can I do? I was like, what does she not like? And he's like, the size. And then he mentions a Tahoe or a Yukon. I'm like, that's not.
I was like, hey, I don't want this huge thing, but I want a huge thing.
Yeah. Look how hot this thing is.
I would want to be chauffeured around in this.
I'll always go Escalade over Navigator. Interior.
Real?
I think this looks way better.
Oh, pretty good.
Some people are just not car people.
Some people are not car people. I don't want a car if that means I have to sell my soul paying $1,800 a month. And that's why I started the video like that, right? Most financial mistakes feel like confidence until the first payment arrives. They were super confident before they bought the car. Now, reality kicks in. $1,800, that's a lot to give up every month. And it's not even about the car. It's really more so about the payment. Ton. It's the payment. They figured out they're stuck. You messed up, and that's all right. And think about it. Like this person signed a 3-year lease paying $1,800 a month. That's $64,000 gone for a car you're not going to keep. This is how the bank makes a lot of money. And this is not even adding the money that you also have to put down on top of the cost of ownership. How much is insurance? It's a Navigator. Gas is crazy as hell. It's a gas guzzler. In this economy at $4 or $5 a gallon. Yeah. And it's hard because ego is going to tell you to keep driving the car. Your friends are going to tell you to keep it. Social media is going to tell you that downsizing means you're losing. But your bank account tells you a different story. $1,800 a month doesn't just buy a vehicle. It buys you stress. It buys you fewer choices. It buys you less freedom every single month. And one of the most expensive things in personal finance to me has always been pride. Pride has caused more demise and more frustration than anything when it comes to your money. And pride keeps people in payments that they really already have outgrown. And the goal isn't to impress strangers. The goal is to give yourself options. This person is taking themselves out of an option.
As an adult with an $800 car payment, I'm starting to grow more fond of people in like clean 2010 Hondas, Acuras, and shit. Hyundai. I'm growing so fond of you guys. I know you don't have a car payment. Like, as closer as my car is getting to, this is how I know I'm becoming an adult. The older I get, I would normally be like, I want another car after I pay this car off. I'm praying to the big G. Oh, brother, I hope nothing ever happens to this car. I'm going to be so optimistic with this car once it's paid off. Like, imagine that $800 in my pocket every fucking month. We not broke. We just spending money on dumb shit. I swear to God, I never met no shit. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna you because your car's so nice. Now that I'm old, I'm jealous of you if you ain't got no car payment. I don't even listen. You can have a brand new car and it's paid off. I'm jealous of you. But like the people that just worked overtime and paid it off and it's still just riding good, you know what I'm saying? Got the man.
This is what happens when you get tired of playing a character and you're cosplaying wealth, right? Cosplaying wealth is exhausting because every month the performance and the act has another payment due. As an adult, you weren't an adult before you make the decision, but that's beyond the point. $800 is crazy. And it's not even a car payment that's the big problem here. Is signing up for $800 commitment every year on a liability. Man, listen, if you're paying more than $400 a month on a car payment, you're cooked. You're cooked. I'm sorry to tell you that. And one thing he mentioned is that, right? And that's why I say experience is the best teacher, because he experienced it and now he doesn't want a car payment. But imagine, like he said, right? And that's what I always said in this channel and all my other videos, right? Is that if you weren't paying $800, like he said, imagine that $800 in your pocket. That could buy you more freedom. At the end of the day, the goal of money is to buy freedom. That's the oxygen. If you're not using it to buy freedom, you are going to be in the debt cycle. You're going to be in the rat race. You're going to be in this exhausting life of frustration and exhaustion. And a lot of people don't use these cars or vehicles as a car, right? Like they're not driving a car. A lot of people are using it as their self-worth. One paycheck away could put you in a financial situation of getting repoed, having a bad credit. Now nobody wants to rent to you. Nobody wants to right? Take you serious. Nobody wants to offer you anything. And when you want to play like everybody else and you want to follow everybody else, and I know car payments are normalized now, $800, the dealership would tell you that's normal. Everybody pays that, right? But the greatest thief of wealth is not even inflation, it's imitation. Keep trying to be other people.
Y'all, home ownership is a scam. I know y'all
He
see
said
how
home
much.
ownership is a scam. Let's break it down. So you see it here, right? She pays $2,300 a month for a house. Principal, you can see it right here, $194. Her interest is $1,500. So you're telling me 70% of her payment goes to interest. We knew this though, right? 511 goes to escrow, and that's that. 194. That's smaller than a car payment. Let it keep going.
Is an interest right there.
Yeah, zoomed in. You guys can see that, right? 194, 1,500.
And only, not even $200 go to the principal. Crazy.
It was a scam. At the end of the day, you scammed yourself. I think the bank already told you what they wanted, and you gave them what they wanted. So for 30 years, you're gonna get milked. You're gonna get robbed, right? 194. Oh my God. That's the reason why it's important to understand due diligence of financial education. Research is important. Like, why did you go to school? Before you presented something, you had to do research, right? Do you not understand what an amortization table is or an amortization schedule? For the first 20 years, you're going to be paying interest. You knew that though. But some people have to experience it. Some people have to touch the stove to understand that. And I feel sorry for you because one repair away, you're cooked. One emergency away, you're cooked. Foreclosure is highest that it's ever been right now. Insurance is expensive. You know, people will have a payment like this and then say renting is a scam. You're making somebody else richer. You're making the bank richer. For the next 30 years, do not mess up. That's what a mortgage comes with. Somebody said it's such a scam. You pay on it for 30 years and have a fully paid off house with a ton of equity, right? Then you pay rent for 30 years and you just threw away $250,000. A scam. What this person doesn't seem to understand is number one, he's a realtor, guys. Look at it. He's a realtor. So he has to push this marketing because this pays him. It's beneficial for him. But at the end of the day, right? You pay $250,000 for 30 years in renting, right? Now imagine her house with that interest rate. For a house that was $250,000, she's paid $600,000. If you look at her amortization schedule, like I mentioned, most people don't, but you've given the bank 2 houses for the price of 1. To me, I'm gonna call a spade, and I'm gonna say a mortgage is a scam. Unless you put 60% down, you might win, or you're putting so much payments into it and you finish it. But at the end of the day, the bank is gonna win. The house never loses. This early into your mortgage and already a late fee, they giving you a 15-day grace too. Yeah, she's already late on her mortgage. So if you're late every time and your $200 is going into that, right? You're not a homeowner. You're a home borrower that can't afford it. And this is no judgment to her. I'm just saying, like, it's not a scam. I know it takes decades, but when you're ready to retire, you have a full paid off house that will allow you to actually retire and live comfortably off of your Social Security. All these people saying renting is better will have to work until they die because their retirement will not be enough to cover the cost of living. I literally seen an old lady, right, that paid off her house, right? Her husband died, right? Property taxes were getting so expensive. And she had to go back to work at 90 years old. And she has to get a part-time job. And that wasn't also paying for the property tax because it's too damn high. So they took the house on a fully paid off house. You tell me what's a scam or not. It's just people are so brainwashed. It's not a scam. Throw a few extra dollars up there a month. She can't put extra dollars in there. She's late. She has to pay the late fees. Bank will collect their interest before paying the house. They're greedy. They have to collect first. That's how. Let me just get out of this, guy. Listen, I'm not demonizing any side. I want to make something clear, right? I don't want people to misconstrue me like I'm judging her. I'm not judging her. I'm not demonizing any side. If you're a renter, good for you. If you're a homeowner, good for you. But at the end of the day, you need to understand. But make sure you can afford it. A lot of people get pre-approvals and think that is affordability. She's already late, $140 late fee on her rent. And most people are telling her in the comments to put more extra dollars in there or pay more. She can't. And most people aren't ready to talk about it.
This is your sign to stop paying your credit cards. Okay? Now, this is not medical advice by any means, but it's important for you to know that my credit cards have not been paid in many, many, many months, and whose credit score is going up? Yeah, this girl. This girl! So it's all a scam. It's all numbers. Money is not real. It is just numbers on a freaking screen at this point.
Right.
And same with the credit score. Numbers on a screen that go up and down like a teeter-totter. And sometimes when you're teeter-tottering in the way that you've been taught is best, okay, this is going to increase my score, boom, it goes down. So what I'm telling you today is it will literally pay off for you to have more freedom and stop caring so much about paying those credit card bills. Just stop paying them. Again, absolutely not medical advice.
Is she okay? Medical advice? But she's giving financial advice? Number two, why are you driving? You're a distracted driver. Like you're a menace to society right now, to people that are on the road. Some people will take this and be like, you know what? I think my credit's gonna go up. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna tank your credit score. You're gonna be a liability. You're gonna get sued. They will want their money back. It's gonna go into collections. It's gonna be hard for you to rent. It's gonna be hard for you to buy anything. Please don't listen to this idea. Please don't listen to this. And I understand why people resort to credit cards. For a small majority of people, they are using this as a buffer, as a gap, because they don't make enough, right? The minimum wage crisis has never went up. Minimum wage is so low right now. In any state you're in, it just hasn't gone up compared to inflation. So for those people, they have to use it to survive. But then there's a majority of people that use this to go to vacations, go out to eat every day, at work. They buy concert tickets. They're consuming. But when it's time to pay for it, you don't have that energy. Like we're quiet all of a sudden. Just pay your debts. And it's better to just not be in it. But listening to advice like this is not just going to cripple you. I promise you, it's going to put you in a... Let me not even say it. Today we learned that a lot of people, man, put themselves in a situation where they're losing a lot of money. You tell me that this person is spending $64,000 on a car they didn't even want? Or maybe they realize that they can't keep up this facade that they've created for themselves. Somebody else paying $2,300 is late on a mortgage, and the principal is the same as the late fee. Like the principal was $194, late fee was $140. Somebody telling you not to pay off a credit card. People are creating this prison for themselves, right? And it's happening through what they listen to, what they're watching on social media, and the societal norms, right? And you don't become wealthy or financially ahead by upgrading your image faster than your habits. Your habits have to change. And I'm big on accountability, because if your habits don't change, then the outcome won't change. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop a video. Hype the videos. It really helps the channel. With that being said, be good, do good. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.